hello, welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're going to be looking at Trump's response to Harry. I'm doing shorter videos just for the next day or so. Plus as well, we've got loads to catch up on as well. So you'll have two biggies, but then the rest I'm keeping a little bit shorter for now. Okay, we're doing one question at a time because they're big questions and we'd end up being here 2 hours. So, response, okay. So, Harry showed up in Ukraine and then gave a speech, about fallen soldiers and how America should, in Trump, commit to this and commit to that. What a little upstart, honest to God, He must feel such a fraud inside. Anyway, so we get that, and I'm covering that in a different video. So the point I'm getting to is Trump's response, which was along the lines of, thank you for your advice, and give my regards to Meghan. But he didn't say Meghan, okay? He just said, I don't know whether he did. But anyway, it was a right dig at her, okay? So, how did Harry feel about that? Well, apparently he's thinking great news, Great news that he's pushed it and Trump didn't say anything. Great news that Trump didn't say something sarcastic. How did Meghan feel about it? She wasn't happy at all, and I'll tell you why. I've had the Queen of Cups for her upside down for ages. What does Trump know about Meghan? Oh, pregnancies. No, that makes no sense, to be fair. So it could be lovers, who she slept with in their past. What did Trump mean when he said, give my regards to others? I can't remember the exact wording now. It's gone. But anyway. Did I write it down at all? No. What did he mean when he said that? Okay, so we got this in Harry's, I think, with the visa related, or the king. He knows all this is just false claims, what they're doing, and even why they're doing it as well. What did Harry think Trump meant? Well, his visa. So it looks like Meghan and Harry are forced to do this, not because of the king, but because of legal obligations and rules in the Americas. Refurbish and decorate. So he's decorated himself when he's gone before people, and spoken of Ukraine war. So decorate is to look good. And refurbish, well, he thinks he's been taken seriously, and that, it's his image. Even more, that he gave advice to Trump, and Trump thanked him, thanked him for insulting him. Harry seems to think, oh, it's their brand, their brand. What exactly is their brand for somebody, you know, who has a family and does normal stuff, you know, maybe does go to a few charities each week, you know, how is that a brand? It's called a family. Was it Harry's intention to insult and get a rise out of Trump, yes or no? No. Was it to say, here, look, I'm over here, I'm out the country, I'm speaking, can you see me? Absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And on the Queen's birthday as well. I mean, you know, why would King Charles wish Harry on, you know, on that? Why? He wouldn't. I kind of feel if it wasn't for the Queen, Trump wouldn't think twice about voting him, exposing him, rinsing him out. What did Meghan think Trump meant when he said, give my regards to her? Absolutely mental, okay? Like he was making out she was responsible and bad. She's took everything. So the problem is when you hear something you don't like, 9 times out of 10, it's because it's the truth. So if you're telling somebody something or you're saying something to somebody and they're getting really, you know, aggro and pissed off, it's usually because it's the truth. Because when you don't care about validation, approval, judgment, whatever, when you stop caring about that, then you aren't bothered by the truth. Yeah, she was not happy at all. So Harry thinks, oh, it's good, you know, the optics, he's gone back and his advisor, not advisors. They're like, oh, Harry did a great job, he did a great job. Well, that's interesting. That's either kids or sex, so which one is it? Does Trump know about sex? Oh, he does. We'll keep that one there. And does he know about their children? Okay, so does he know about Noah through sex? That is what we'll end. 10 years ago? 10 years ago? Oh my word. Has Trump ever been around Meghan? Or has Meghan ever been near Trump prior to Harry? This is really bad. He knows stuff. I kind of, with one of them, he'll say he wasn't a pleasant man. I think that's Harvey Weinstein. So there could be some rumours or, you know, he's known something about Meghan for a very long time. I think he's either, you know, known one of her friends or handlers or whatever it is, but the game is up. The game is up. Does Trump know about the children? Yeah, making out they're theirs and they're not. And he's making out he's okay about everything. This guy has Harry's balls right in his hands. Hell of a lot of, you know, I mean, you've got disruption here with Harry, but you've got something to hide here and here. I'm trying to think, what is the question? What is the question? So let's be direct then. Does does Trump believe Meghan used to be some kind of escort model? Well, that's what she's hiding. That's one of the things. Does he believe Meghan was in with the deep state or elites at all? She was in the Jeffrey Epstein files. So I'm getting something shameful that she would be feel ashamed of. It's more than embarrassment, it's humiliation. So he probably knows from somebody where the relationship ended. And then got, you know, how bad she was, you know, how narcissistic and that people didn't cope well around her. Oh well, 10 years in, you know, we've got about 140 staff down experiencing the same thing. Absolutely perplexed, because you're working for Harry and Meghan but with no truth. And without truth, there's no real foundation. So her and Harry, or mainly her, have the plan, but the staff around them aren't aware of that plan either. Which is why they feel like they don't know what they're doing. Okay, tell me, so far I've got a friendship and ending, and how it's all going to come on top. Is that correct? Absolutely, and it's all to do with being at home. It's to do with family. So she's hiding her past, but I just think it's all this. So is the main thing here, universe, that, because that's what I was saying to you, right, in the other video, and I got sidetracked. When Harry leaves the country, he goes on his own often, not with Meghan, and certainly not with their children. On his visa records, it'll show about Archie. I say Archie because I get she wouldn't have been thinking straight. Archie's adoption records on file with the US government. I'm getting more than that. Because when this, so I wonder if they've tried to commit fraud with these birth certificates, have they? Well, someone's going to get their revenge. They're probably going to, you know, Harry, I can see him now, oh, we had to do that, we had to do that, you know, the royal, we can't give you the real documents, blah, blah, blah. They do use that shit trick a lot. Does Trump believe the kids exist? I don't get involved with any of that talk. And I think on the whole, Archie's not the main reason. He's like just part of it, you know. That's why they end up coming out. And every time you take those children back and forth out of America, it will be on his visa. So there'll be dates, registrations, this, that and the other. So what did Trump mean? Will Trump teach Meghan a lesson she'll never forget? Absolutely, absolutely. And I think Trump is getting a bit fed up of what Harry and Meghan are up to. Like I say, he knows all about their details, their visa conditions and everything. And the way that Harry and Meghan are just, you know, flouncing around, trashing their royal family, you know, hijacking the Queen's birthday, nearly killed the Queen off. You know, when do we stop? His dad's got cancer. You'd think to yourself, just back off and leave him alone, you know, let him have his last few months in peace. But they don't. They pile on the pressure as if they want them to go faster. Well, they absolutely do. They absolutely do. You know why? For money. For money. It'll be too late whether they get any or not. You know, it'll be too late afterwards. Harry won't miss Charles. He doesn't really miss his mother. Just plays on it, you know, he's been used to it, had an excuse. He's weaponised that grief right from being younger. Should have had a slapped ass and told to do as you're told. He's a grown man. He's a grown man. Okay, so where will this lead for Harry in this outcome? Well, he sees himself as separate from things. I don't know. Maybe he's open. I'm getting it. He's open to separate two things in his life. He's hoping the government won't look into things. But they do. Outcome for Meghan in this. She always seems to come off worse, actually. Yeah, she's going to regret things as well, and all the decisions that she made. Or especially certain, you know, regrets about actions, certain actions. Just making a bad decision. Making a bad decision worse, to be fair. Well, we'll see, won't we? So the question for that was, what did Trump mean when he gave a dig to Meghan? She's not safe. I don't know why she thinks she's safe. She's not safe. Although, you know, with Trump you can understand it, with him liking the Queen so much. All this stuff really just symbolises what's wrong with the world, you know. Behave decent. If you've done decent, you're all right. Yes, people make mistakes. They do, absolutely. I've made a million. But be upfront about it. Take accountability. I think that's what it is. No one is accountable these days. Our governments, you know, our NHS, nobody is accountable for these sorry states of affairs. I mean, Mark Rowley of Met Police, he should go. He will go. He will go. Okay, right, onwards and upwards to the next one. I think this will be about Harry's actually speaking gig. And, well, before, after, how he got there, you know, who arranged this, that kind of thing. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.